Hello, what's up? It's me, Micah 13. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Let's just get right on to this video because I want to talk a little bit of something about the new year, and also just kind of want to give you some updates about why I've been kind of dead on social media. Like, I've been going online, I've been liking pictures and stuff, but when it comes to posting videos, it's a different story. Or when it comes to posting content on Instagram or Twitter and stuff like that, I just kind of want to give an explanation to why I have been pretty silent on some things. The only times I've been active are when I post on my Instagram stories and stuff like that. So I just kind of want to give you guys a better explanation to why I've been kind of off the radar in a way, like why I haven't been posting. Recently, I have started a new job about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. So I'm just starting to make some money. I've been digging work so far. The people have been really nice. The atmosphere is more spacious, More of the story is I've been digging my job. Another reason to why I haven't posted YouTube videos, to be honest, I've been pretty worn out. Even though I just started posting more stuff, I kind of got lost within the idea of what kind of content I want to post on my channel. I post a lot of music stuff, and that's also another thing that I want to explain or want to go over when it comes down to why I haven't been posting music. It's mainly just because of work. I've been focusing more on my work and trying to make my money and stuff, and it's like, yes, I do need to make more music, but I also need to make money in order to keep up with my subscriptions that I've been using for my music and stuff, for improving music quality. I've also have been busy with, of course, the holidays, just spending time with family. I recently celebrated Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and also I never really talk about, I guess, like my family as much, but a relative of mine passed away, so we didn't really have a big celebration. So we just kind of kept, our circle small when it came down to celebrating the holidays, because my grandma, she's actually currently flying out of state, so that's also been something. Just a lot has been happening, and hopefully you guys can understand. School, let's just talk about that. So I was actually talking to my family about this the other day, where I was telling them about the courses that I'm taking and what days I'm taking them, and they just decided to tell me, you really shouldn't do this to yourself, because here's the thing. So I live around 45 minutes to an hour away from downtown Chicago, right? So if I do decide to go back into the semester, I would have to go either drive or take the train to the city every weekday, and I only have one class for almost every day, but on Wednesdays, that's when I have 2 classes. So I would have to go take public transportation, spend a lot of money, which is not good. But before I explain more, I have to actually stop for a second because I'm actually running out of audio to record, so I'll be right back. Alright, so as I was saying, so moral of the story is I am not going to be attending next semester, and you probably be thinking, come on, you're not taking a year off from school, like a full-on year, like come on, why? And let me tell you, so number one, I literally do not have enough money to keep up with the transportation costs, especially when it comes to finding a parking spot if I decide to drive, as well as having to spend money on gas. And if I were to take the train, I would have to pay like $13.50 for every round trip every day. And if I were to keep my job, the only days that I would have off are the weekends. And I find that to be unrealistic, thinking about it now that my sister, her boyfriend, and my parents, even when they brought it up, I'm like, you know what, as stubborn as I am, you're probably right. And also another thing is, you probably are telling me, dude, you should just plan early. Well, the thing is, no one told me when classes are gonna be open for schedule. Editing Micah here. Anyways, I wanted to make a correction because I felt like that didn't even make any sense. So what I was trying to say is that I never received any notification from my school saying that classes are going to be open for schedule on this date. But realistically, I'm the one to blame because that was my responsibility, but at the same time, I felt like it would have been better if the school was more clear with the due dates and the deadlines and stuff, because I never really got any notification from them. I never got any email from them, stuff like that. But at the same time, it is my responsibility, so I can't keep making excuses over my actions / responsibilities as a student as well as being an adult. So yeah, anyways, back to the video. Things got pretty hectic from there, and so I just kind of shut myself off from a lot of people, and I just decided to, you know, focus on myself a little bit more. Spend some time with my friends back in high school because, you know, like, I knew them more than my friends from school, obviously, and I thought, you know, I might as well just give time for myself. And that's what I've been doing, plus like going to therapy, and I'm switching different places for my sessions now because apparently the person that I've been seeing, she told me that she was only going to be there for short term, and so now, like, last week was the last week of me seeing her. Don't worry, like, I'm gonna find different help as soon as possible. I haven't even thought this through. This is like actually my first time trying to sync audio from my camera to my computer, so bear with me, you guys. I am so sorry, but once again, I'll be right back. Alright, I think I finally figured it out. Okay, I'm currently trying to find a different therapist so that I could do some, you know, a little bit of long-term stuff. I have no idea what kind of direction that I want to take with not just my videos, but my music as well. I have been trying to finish an EP that I have been working on for, you're not gonna believe this, but I've been working on it for 5 years. 5 fucking years. And I have just no idea, like, I trashed the first draft of the EP because I felt like I could make something way better, and so I've just been working on the second draft, and I've been kind of going through a lot of episodes regarding my depression, and it's just been a lot. Even though I made a lot of songs recently, like I've made like 7 to 8 ideas or work in progresses or whatever, yet I still have yet to figure out how to finish an entire song. That's also been kind of something that I've been dealing with. Once again, like writer's block or creator's block, it's just been real. You guys, making art is hard. No matter how much experience you have, you're gonna go through a lot of bumps in life. So I've just been, you know, rolling the tides, you know, trying to keep myself as busy as I can. Other than that, things have been going a lot smoother. Now, on to the new year, which is what I mainly want to talk about, okay? New Year's Eve / New Year's Day is right around the corner. The birth of resolutions. Like, some people might believe it, some people don't. You do you, sis, okay? But sometimes resolutions could be pretty helpful for some people because, you know, it kind of gives them a sense of hope, a sense that, you know, they can reach their goals. And I'm getting tired because it's like 11:30. Like I was saying, I thought it would be a good idea for me to talk about some of the goals that I want to achieve in 2020, you know, even though our visions might still be blurry when it comes down to the future. So the first goal that I want to achieve is to be more active on my music and YouTube channel. Yeah, I think my first goal is to be more consistent when it comes to YouTube, music, anything that I want to focus on. And that's been something that I have yet to figure out because I have a really confusing relationship between me and procrastination. You know, when it comes down to procrastination and especially getting distracted from literally everything, I always have a hard time trying to focus on one task at a time, which leads to my next goal. Okay, goal number 2, which is trying to take my time management more seriously. Because let me tell you this, sis, I have a difficult time trying to figure out a schedule for myself, like to the point where I would literally stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning without any reason whatsoever. That's how bad my time management is. I don't know why I did this to myself, but you know what? I need to sleep as soon as possible. My main goal was to sleep at 11. I broke that rule countless times. Like that shit's hard. Especially when you're so used to staying up till like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, that shit is fucking annoying. But you know what? New year, new me, right? Again, you don't have to believe me. But you know what? At this point, who cares? I'm gonna do what I want, okay? And my goal is to improve my time management more. Also, find a better sleeping schedule for me. Because I have a job now, you know what I'm saying? It will give me easier time, for sure. The fourth goal is to improve my mental health, obviously. More specifically, improve my self-confidence and my self-esteem, because both of those things are really low. I always had a hard time with my mental health. Growing up with autism, it kind of gave me a harder time when it came down to dealing with social interactions, as well as, you know, trying to problem solve a lot of things. So now that I'm trying to come in full terms with my mental disorder, if you will, I now have to figure out an easier way for me to process problems where I can not only feel the most comfortable with, but also in a different perspective and maybe even a different pace. You know, at the end of the day, like, I shouldn't be afraid to ask for help when it comes down to mental health. And, you know, if I do ask for help, then I actually take the advice and start doing it, which is another goal that I need to achieve. I have to. There's really no other way to go around this. And it's to be more independent and to be more optimistic within myself. I really don't give myself enough credit when it comes down to how much work and effort I try to be where I am today. Like, without all the things that I've been influenced by, as well as all my friends and family supporting me and stuff, you know, I can never be more thankful enough to even have a support system that will be there for me unconditionally no matter what. I highly thank them for that. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I need to focus more on myself. I need to get my big brain energy going so that I could give myself an easier and better time for me to grow at a pace where I feel most comfortable with. Is the shit that I'm saying even making any sense at all? I'm so sorry if I just keep going back and forth with shit. I'm trying to make money, okay? Like, is that so much to ask? Like, I just need to make money so that I can survive and to just support myself, and so that I could invest more on stuff, which leads on to my next goal, which is to learn more about money, to learn more about investing, especially when it comes down to saving, as well as investing the things that I need versus what I want. Now, what I mean is, I suck at saving money. Like, you have no idea how much of a difficult time that I have when it comes to trying to stop myself from buying something that I don't want. I mean, why would I spend money on what I don't want? On focusing on the things that I want, on spending the things that I want really bad. My main goal is to prioritize on, you know, what I want to put my money in. And I should put more money into my bank account, so saving. And I recently made a savings account, so rounds of applause for me. So right now, like, I'm trying to save more money so that I could support myself. So maybe in the future, if I decide to move out, if I do want to give myself a vacation, then might as well use the money that I have in my savings account so that way I could afford to do those things or afford to get the things that I want. I would love to own a lot of expensive clothes one day. I would love to get all the music equipment or all the makeup or all the things that I'm interested in the world. But you know what? I have to stop myself, which is hard. Okay, if you are a shopaholic like me, you know how difficult it is to save money, especially when you work at a low paying job or like a minimum pay job. That's the thing that I really need to do the most. It's to just save money and to really spend it on things that will be beneficial for me in the future. So not only groceries, not only for transportation, but also just things that would benefit me career-wise. For example, I've been paying my subscriptions for music and stuff. So I've been using Splice not only to download like audio samples to improve my music quality, I also use that to purchase rent-to-own products. So for example, I have been renting out a software plugin that is a mixing and mastering type of plugin, and honestly it's been doing me so many wonders, and I will still continue to use it until I could fully own it, which is really cool. At least I'm slowly trying this time. I think, you know, I've given myself more time to really, I guess, understand myself. I think when I posted the video of me talking about my autism, I felt like the weight on my shoulders have been slightly getting lighter, which is a good sign. I feel like my point of view has been altered in a more positive way, I would say. That's a really good sign for me. The fact that, you know, now that I shouldn't be afraid to admit that I have autism, you know, it's time for me to change things. And my main thing is I really just want to find more easier ways for me to problem solve, as well as making my own decisions, because at the end of the day, I'm turning into an adult. I'm gonna be 21 years old in the next couple of months, so, you know, it's time for me to gain more responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I want to do. Just trying to focus more on myself, as well as trying to learn how to save more money and try to be more active on the things that I do. I also need to stop rejecting advice even when I ask for it. That's how much I don't believe in myself. But you know what? I really hope that I get to change it for the next year. Like, I just really want to be more optimistic, because at the end of the day, like, I'm just tired of being sad. I'm sorry to say the same. Another goal that I want to achieve is to figure out exactly what I want from my YouTube channel, because even though I mentioned this so many times, like especially when I first started uploading more videos on my YouTube channel again, you could probably tell that all my videos, if I could put it in a graph, it's all over the place. There will be a period of time where I would post vlogs, and then there'd be like 1 or 2 videos of me talking about music, but then all of a sudden I'm talking about makeup. And I feel like that's the main reason why I feel like I'm not getting, I guess, traction from my videos, is because there's no common theme, as in like storytelling, and I always felt like I had a hard time doing that. If you guys have any ideas for me, like what would you guys want to see the most? Would you guys want me to post more makeup related videos, more music, more vlogs? Like, what do you guys want for this channel? I really am just curious, because I'm still having a difficult time trying to figure out exactly what I want, because I just don't want to do one thing. If you guys have any other suggestions, please let me know. I'd be happy to hear. Oh, and of course the obvious goal that I want to achieve is that I make money off my music and trying to make a living off of it. That's just been like a long-term goal. Like, I just really want creating art and music to be my job. I want to keep influencing people with the work that I put out, as well as improve my sound too. That's never gonna change. You know what I mean? Like, I just really want my music to keep growing, but like, I really hope to finish the damn EP this year. Like, I'm tired of having to postpone. I'm gonna stop this video right here before I keep rambling even more. But anyways, if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If you like my videos, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you know when I post a new video. Like and share this video or whatever. Also follow me on my socials, Facebook that I don't really use often, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Audius, etc. I'll put all the links in the description below. I love you guys so much, and until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.